We return to the Smalls in this second part of this nonsense. As they stand under the Purple Fire Mountain, having been recruited by the Monkey King to save the rather pathetic Zhang priest from being eaten by a pair of demons called Scarlet and Azure, who the Smalls have met at the moment, kicked one of their minions, who probably hit a few trees along the way to the point they flashed up and somewhere flashing tilt.
Damn it, I was gonna make that joke! I was about to make that joke!
Too strong!
And now I'm his mother.
They stand before the double doors carved into the mountain. It looms flamily above them. So, what do the Smalls do?
This door is ostentatious and I hate it.
Do we knock?
I have a question. When we are done, how do we get back?
I was thinking that too.
Won't they just give us a ride back?
Ow, there's no teleporter here.
They aren't here.
You know what? One step at a time.
If it's anything like the last time, or the time before that with this Monkey King, it's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be real dumb.
So we're gonna come out of a toilet. Got it.
Well, that's
God,
if we're lucky.
That was so awful.
I think that's already happened. So in the meantime, do we knock? Do we announce ourselves? What do we do here?
I guess we just knock. I go up and
what
knock.
is the name on that invitation?
I pull it up. What does it say?
The demon's mother's name is long and complicated. But it basically summarizes as a nickname simply as. Hang on, give me a moment. Violet.
Okay. Guess I'm Violet for the day.
Oh, you look kind of a grayish blue to me.
I the hair. I probably look a little young to be a demon's mother, but...
I mean, demons age very gracefully.
You're right. So I just knock.
You knock. How hard do you knock? You can hear
like
boom.
That.
You can hear booming on the other side. A slot opens up on the door. Who's that?
You dare speak in that tone to the Lady Violet? You will open this door, or you will be exterminated.
Maybe a persuasion roll.
A persuasion roll?
Yep.
Let's see here. Let me check something real quick.
Oh no.
I am going to use my predatory charm so that I have advantage on this.
Okay.
Okay, that's 11. 16.
Oh, sorry. Come in, milady.
Thank you.
And it takes 10 minutes for the door to open. These two huge doors open backwards, and this tiny demon with his head way too big for his body just standing there with a salute.
Sometimes it's all about attitude.
How long does that wear off?
Pretty much until I go away, and then he's very annoyed about it.
Lo just sort of awkwardly salutes back to the guy and just, like, walks in.
Everyone else following?
Shifrost and all of his invisibility is following fairly close behind.
Magpie has her head down and is acting more like a bodyguard of sorts, so she's fairly close as well.
Yuki also uses disguise self and goes on all fours and pretends to be Violet's puppy.
Going along with it, they give her a little pat on the head.
Quark!
I could get used to this.
And thus Lowe's going mad with power arc begins.
Corruption arc, baby!
Damn it.
You're about 5 minutes going down the corridor. You're out of sight of the tiny minion. Tiny demon. No, you fucking dare.
I already did.
When you hear shouting down the corridor, hang on a goddamn a infernal demon moment. Guards! And suddenly, from all around you, a horde of tiny demons, sporting a numerous amounts of weapons, appear, itching for fight.
Great! Way to go, Cyrano!
This is mighty fine. How do you do if I do say so myself? Now
I'm
listen.
going to look something up real quick.
Listen, we are not intruders. I have been invited to the banquet by my son. You may lay down your weapons. Clark, please.
You know what? Give us a persuasion
Please?
with advantage
Nice. Okay.
for the sheer attitude you are putting on with this.
She has the invitation in her hand! Well, they have the invitation in their hand.
I mean, for the sake of argument, I guess it's her for now. 15.
True.
With the attitude, the invite that is in your hand, the demons look among each other, poke each other, going, "What do we do now?" They back away, groveling slightly, and so it's over you.
We go, thank you very much. That's more like it.
It's good to be the queen.
Quark!
Yes, yes. You may pet my dog.
A question, Raven. Can the demons intercept, say, if Magpie uses her whisper bow to communicate with Lo, so she's not talking out loud?
That thing transmits directly to the person in question. They can't intercept
Okay,
it.
so I was just double checking that because you never know with demons. Magpie using the whisper bow to Lo. That was damn impressive.
I did not know I had that in me. They also say this telepathically.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Sigh's a good influence.
We're gonna
I
need
haven't done
our
anything like rude. So
Lowe's
they're
gonna get wasted for the first time after this mission is over.
Oh no!
And it's gonna be Cry's fault.
Oh no!
Where did all the vodka go?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Where did the Snowy special go?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Everyone is Weather Boy. So says Lady Violet.
Magpie's just avoiding that whole damn mess.
You can't see it because he's invisible, but Shifrost is giving the side eye at this point.
Anyway, back to the mission.
So, you continue travelling in the corridor. It's lit with more purple flame. Torches held into what look like skeletal hands. It's got a very rocking thing going on with the skeletons about the place. Sometimes the candles on skulls being held up by skeletal hands, and stuff like that.
Magpie telepathically to the party. I sense a thing here, and I don't like it.
It's standard theming around these parts. It's a very standard motif.
Worst case scenario, I have a way with words. They just like smirk on the outside.
This is the greatest plan.
It's our only plan, and so far it's working. So yes, it's the greatest plan.
It's at this point you hear, yes dear, I brought the gifts. You said that the last time and you embarrassed us by forgetting it. And you see the couple in question. One is a 9-foot tall, looks like a minotaur, with a big old brass ring for his nose, clad in armor, holding what looks like a traveling bag. The other looks mostly human. There's something nearly unnatural about her, dressing fine, well, very Chinese style clothing, robes, silks, very fine. She's fanning herself with a metal fan. And the pair cast aside to you. Oh! The lady speaks. Is that you, Violet?
Hello, my dear old friend. It's been so long. Inside, Lo's like, what am I doing? Who is this person? Ah!
My, you look younger than ever. How do you do it?
Oh, well, you know, after spending some time on another plane, you find new ways to make yourself look young and beautiful.
Magpie is just bowing her head to this lady because she's clearly important and she does not want to die.
Oh, good. Maybe at the banquet we can share secrets, maybe.
Oh, that would be lovely. By the way, have you met my friends? These are my old acquaintances and friends, and yes, this is my dog, Yuki, and my bodyguard, Magpie. Shifrost is somewhere around here. He likes to turn invisible, little scamp. And this is Cyrano. Everyone say hello.
As Magpie is introduced, she bows deeply to this demon lady, making sure her hood doesn't fall off, just to be safe.
Cyrano.
Howdy. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The minotaur-looking demon looks down at Cyrano. Haven't we met?
Well, I've been told I have one of those faces.
It is quite a small world full of coincidences, is it not?
I believe you may have run into my son.
Oh.
Who has abandoned the ways of the family to turn to that particular religion after having their heads shaved?
Is she talking about Moxie or Cyrano?
Cyrano.
Oh. Hi. This is quite an intriguing turn of events. I've never quite heard of this, Cyrano. I give him a stare.
The encounter that comes to mind is the run-in with Red Boy.
Mm.
One of the few encounters where the Monkey King was actually harmed by fire. And so Cyrano basically had to do a few things. Mostly was helping the Monkey King find his way to his old celestial patron for a case of to get some help.
While this is going on, Shifrost, invisible as he is basically going behind the other members of the Smalls and making rabbit ears behind their head. And he's doing this to see if the pair notice him.
How is he doing it behind Magpie? She's like taller than her, unless he did it while she bowed.
I think he's doing it where he can.
Ah, okay.
Make me a stealth roll, please.
$19 plus 23.
You're so silent you match Magpie for the lack of noise you make. So it's you really think you're not being seen?
In that case, I'm going to attempt to pickpocket whatever they're considering a gift.
Can you pickpocket their invitation? Because Lo is sweating with how much they don't know this woman's name.
You can try it.
Okay, you want me to just roll sleight of hand?
Please.
What was my sleight of hand? Was 21.
You snagged the invitation. And for kicks, you also snagged the gift as well. And since the scroll basically is invisible with you, well, you still can see it. You learn the identity of these two is the the Demon Bowl King, and Princess Iron Fan.
I relay this. I know Magpie can talk to us in the head, and I go,
Yeah.
hey, could you... I basically relay that information to Magpie.
And I relay it to Lo through my whisper bow, going, "Their names are the big minotaurs, the Iron Bull, and the lady is Princess Ironfang. Really glad I freaking bowed."
Yeah, go. So, my dear old friend Ironfang, how are things?
Oh, it's fine. It's nostalgia coming back here, and the reminders of home with the mountain on fire, and missing the hours on nights orange as opposed to purple. But purple's so classic, so royal.
Yes, quite, very much so. How do we continue this conversation?
It's at this point of bing bong. Will Princess Ironfang and the Demon Bull King please report to parking? Your vehicle has been clamped. Please report to parking. Your vehicle has been clamped. God damn it, this happens every time we come here. Come on, dear. Someone's going to pay for this.
Best of luck, darling.
The ground practically thunders as the Bull King stomps off. Oh, we'll catch up later.
As they're leaving, Magpie gives another bow.
So do I.
Pork.
I grabbed the gift and thrust it into Lo's hands. Go, we may need this.
Should I open it now, or
Is
it already open?
It is gift for people we are going to see that they were bringing.
We probably shouldn't then.
I love how much of this session is just refuge and audacity.
Hey, look,
Magpie,
we needed a gift. I got us a gift.
Like, this adventure in summary has just been like, pound a shot, do a thing, hope for the best.
I feel like Magpie's being the most cautious in this session because she's human. She is the tastiest snack in the buffet right now.
You like to think.
Look, I'm a halfling. I'm an hors d'oeuvre.
I'm part demon. I'm the one eating you.
I bless the rains, I'm a Dracula.
Magpie's like, I guess we go, like, obviously with the Whisper Bowl, I guess we go forward now. Iron Fang and whatever bowl. Great, wonderful names. They are going to kill us.
If I had a nickel for every time I had a death threat from a demon from this damn place, I could comfortably retire with my own castle.
Oh, please. Iron Fang's an old friend of mine. We'll be fine.
You're not actually freaking Violet, remember?
Just go with it. I need this to cope.
Just think how much they will be preoccupied with dealing with the fact that they did not bring gift.
And that the invitation is missing.
Not to mention that their car got towed.
This is the
Oh,
worst day of their immortal lives. Just so many inconveniences.
They are about to show up to what they assume is once in millennia opportunity, without gift, without invitation. They have bigger problems than us.
Yes, quite.
Okay, your ladyship. Magpie says that with a little hint of sarcasm because she is just like, I just want to get the priest and get the fuck out of here somehow.
And we will soon. After Lady Violet has the night of her life.
He'll be eaten! I have Magpie the only one focused on get the priest.
Not even Lo is the sane person anymore.
I love this.
Magpie's the one sane person, and she has to keep her mouth shut because she's a little afraid they may know a Plexi Ward accent and know that she's not a demon or a tiefling.
Eventually you run into a minion demon. Some horse-headed thing that comes round up. Lady Violet! Lady Violet! My, you're smaller than younger than I remember.
Oh, yes. Time certainly does change things.
You usually threaten to bite the heads off anyone who dared comment on your age before.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, my apologies, pardon my audacity. Please! Your children have sent me to collect you and send you to the hall ready for the banquet.
Oh, yes, thank you very much, dear sir.
And they started you through the maze of corridors. And making sure to set up every deadly trap, some of them quite malicious and sadistic. Just to show off all the lovely goodness of any intruder may face. Making even claims that even mighty Monkey King would have trouble getting through here.
Magpie telepathically to Lo. They did not want unwanted guests here.
Well, obviously they've never met Lady Violet. I'm really not helping.
You're not helping Magpie for nerves.
More like they've met the Monkey King. Like, she's saying this telepathically. Like, more like they met the Monkey King, because some of those, they actually would squish him.
And while the demons making this bragging, another one comes along. You kidding? The Monkey King's bloody immortal. This will slow him down at most.
So, well, she was saying it telepathically, not directly to Lo, whispering.
No, pay attention. In this case of one demon saying it to another.
Oh, okay. I missed that part, sorry.
And so the demons are basically just shouting among each other, claiming that the traps would stop the Monkey King. The other one saying, no, it won't.
I've heard the Monkey King has very many mighty powers. Like, I heard he gained a set of 4 ears. He has, like, 2 regular ears and 2 sort of backup ears. And instead of having a mouth, he has 4 arses.
Okay, Jimbo. For the 4-ear thing, that's the 4-eared macaques who can hear everything. They probably heard you and probably on their way to kick your ass now. So start kissing your ass goodbye.
Which one, though?
All of them.
I'm honestly a little confused. What is happening right now?
Oh, ladyship, my apologies.
Oh!
To the hall. I'm sorry, I'm so proud of my work, I need to show it off. You, most honoured guest, the parentage of our gracious hosts. It is my honour to show off my greatest work, just for your simple blessing of what a good job you made.
Well, thank you very much, dear sir.
Magpie psychically to Lo. You realize they're gonna know you're not their mother, right?
I just gonna fake it till I make it.
The other demon just slaps the tour demon. Demon going, shut up. She will bite your head off for less.
I
don't want to meet this woman.
We're gonna meet the actual Lady Violet, and she's not going to be anywhere near like I'm portraying her. She's just gonna be like a freaking farmer or something.
So eventually, even the tall guy demon gets lost. The end gets sucked into a tube somewhere, and you don't see him for another 20 minutes before if any arise. Probably to the crocodile hanging off him. I'm sorry for that. Sorry for that. Down, Slappy! Down! This way, please. This way. I'll take a shortcut. I'll get you there as soon as possible. And it's another 20 minutes, but you finally reach the hall. It is big. It's grand. It's decorated in gold, silver. The place is just piled with treasure or weapons, fine armor, gold just laying about the place. The odd skeleton just done up nicely. I see there's hordes of demons going around. And there is Scarlet and Azure just yelling at demons to get things done. And Scarlet's just going to Azure. How much did you spend on the domes? Domes are cool. Look, we've already had one dome. We don't need domes in all the halls. Yes, we do. Come on, look at them. Look at them. We have so many halls. So many types of domes. We live inside a mountain. I just gonna have domes.
Before I do anything, what do we need from Lady Scarlet again?
Not to be eaten.
Yeah.
Okay, we're here to rescue We're here to rescue the Buddhist priest. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do we know
Well-
where the Buddhist priest is?
Not yet.
Okay. I guess we just ask her.
Meantime, I kind of want Magpie to make a general perception check to see like what she can assess. Like, are there any other doors? Is there like any indication of where the priest could be? Like any general information that might come in handy.
Well, you see the hall, is that as described? There's a big one entrance. You see the demons coming and going. You see the main two demons arguing with each other. Apparently, the Azure likes his domes, and Scarlet pretty much likes her fancy wall hangings.
Oh, no indication of where the priest is.
Nope.
All right. Well,
He is going to be the main course, so...
Yeah, but is he going to be alive when they bring him out? We're not sure they're doing this hibachi style.
Oh. I want to ask about the priest, but that might be suspicious.
So what's this big fancy meal we're having?
Well,
I'm an idiot servant. I can get away with asking stupid questions because I'm an idiot.
I have an idea.
Are you an idiot servant asking another idiot servant?
Yes.
Where else will we keep the Zhang priest? In the pantry, of course. Give him a nice address.
Of course, in the pantry, That's a great place. Where is the pantry, anyway?
If you listen carefully, you can hear the blubbering from here.
Good.
Magpie's going to listen for it.
Good to know. I relay the information to Magpie telepathically.
I was going to say, can I do a perception check to listen for it once Sai tells me?
Now that you know what you're listening for, you can actually hear the sound of blubbering.
Where do I what? Okay, so what direction is the blubbering?
You in the hall. There's only one place you come from. The way in.
Okay. I telepathically tell Shifrost, since you're basically invisible and most of the traps I think got set off, maybe you can do a little sneaking and see if you can at least find the kitchen where the pantry is, where the poor priest is.
Can I, when she says that, can I now pretty easily tell where the sounds are coming from?
Make me a intro, please.
Intelligence?
Yep.
That would be 12.
For some reason, you have the urge to look down. You find a very familiar sight of basically coloured lines on the floor leading out of the hallway. And you're noting particular symbols attached to each line. One, you're sure, is actually belonging to the kitchen. Actually, rest of the party, please make me a roll, so the same intro, please, so we can figure out how many actually noticed this.
Nat 1.
Lady Violet is so hung up on the act. Looking down is just beneath him.
The bodyguard, aka Magpie, got a 17.
No, you noticed him.
The idiot servant got a 23.
He really noticed them.
Meanwhile, I'm just working on my Ojo-sama laugh in the corner like, oh!
To be fair, we needed the distraction, and Okasan isn't here.
This is the weirdest fucking heist movie.
Just
No!
So I'm going to relay telepathically back that I think I can figure out where the kitchen is, and I'm going to start heading off that way until somebody tries to stop me.
Being invisible and being careful, imagine you manage to get all the way to the kitchen, and you basically run into the demon version of Ramsey.
So, Ramsey.
Yes. You call this freshly cooked chicken. This is not freshly cooked chicken. And these reds, you cut them diced. They're barely cut. This one's still in half. How are we supposed to feed the most important person to the masters unless you do your job right? It ain't hard, people.
I'll give them credit. When they're doing the ceremonial sacrificial banquet of immortality, they want to do it right and with good flavor.
Why did I say that?
Because Lady Violet is rubbing off on you, my dear.
As much as I would love to screw with the demonic Ramsey counterpart, because reflex.
I was about to say, old habits die hard.
Old habits die very hard.
This haven't dead yet.
I'm just going to look around for the pantry and see if I can locate the priest.
There is a big metal door built into the side of the kitchen. Admitted the whole place has been stone carved, except for the decorations. It's been bone and metal. And probably strange is there's actually a thermometer next to the door, showing a rather chilled temperature inside.
Am I reasonably far enough away from anyone else I can get away with whispering?
You think you are?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to very, very quietly cast Prestidigitation to make it sound like the alarm on the thermostats going off.
God damn it, not again. I reported the supervisor that thing's on the fritz again. We need to check the prisoners and they're fine. It's at the point Demon Ramsey and a couple of cohorts just stomp over, basically just throw the door open. And you find hanging from the ceiling inside, by rope, is a trio of individuals. One is a bald, very handsome man in pristine robes. The other is a boorish, humanoid-looking figure that reminds you very much of a pig. And the other is a tall, slender, glum-looking fellow that you're sure's not human.
But was the door easy for them to open? Did they just yank it open, or did they have to unlock it, or what?
There was a latch that they had to throw. It wasn't very hard to open. It's a case of it's built more to keep cool. Cool is more effort in just putting the door open rather than just keeping it locked. You! Holy boy, stop your blubbering, you just make yourself stringy.
And is Magpie keeping the telepathic link open?
How far away is Shifrost? Because the telepathic link is open as long as she has her bow, technically. But there is, I think, a distance of 30 feet.
I'm a little ways away from that, then.
Oh, you're a good deal away from that.
Okay, so I'm going to take what I've seen, make note that it was not that difficult to get in here in the first place. I'm going to creep out while they are all concerned with the thermostat, rejoin the group, and relay everything back telepathically to Magpie.
Magpie lets the rest of the group know. And she's like, so now how do we get in there to get them out?
I'll serve as a distraction.
Yeah, you will.
Magpie looks at Yuki. Like, Magpie is very nervous about this. Though, I need an excuse to leave so I can go with Shifrost and cover him. Mind giving me one? I ain't talking. You gotta give me an order because you're Lady Violet and I'm your bodyguard. One of them.
Oh, right. Lady Magpie, go ahead and check on the guests for me. See if any old friends have come by.
Magpie bows deeply and excuses herself to go follow the line to the kitchen. I'm guessing Shifrost is going with her.
Yep.
All right, Yuki, what about you? Yuki?
Star?
Hang on a sec.
You?
And what is Yuki going to do?
Release my leash. I can run in and cause a distraction.
Magpie. Good idea. Do it.
All right, I think we all have our battle stations, right? Wait, Shifrost?
Shifrost is going with Magpie to help rescue the priest, and Yuki's going to distract the kitchen. Cyrano, watch Flo's back.
I'm on it.
As my other bodyguard, or whatever your narrative is. I never quite figured it out.
Cyrano's just there.
He's just there. He's vibing.
I'm your idiot manservant. That is literally what it says on my business card.
He's got
Perfect.
He's got his name tag. Cyrano, idiot manservant.
Exactly.
I feel like he has like a bag of those and just swaps them out.
Look,
So
he ordered 8 card holders by mistake and has to use them all.
So Yuki's running into the kitchen, so she's probably ahead of us.
If Yuki's dashing.
I mean, I assumed we were doing things.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that when Yuki's released, she jumps on the nearest demon who's bringing food, gobbles that down, and just goes through the chain of hors d'oeuvres until they start heading towards the kitchen.
Nom 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 nom. Bork 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 bork.
And
So
this does catch the attention of the demon siblings. And by this stage, Yuki's disappeared off after accosting about half a dozen demons. Demons emptying the entire hors d'oeuvre trays into her stomach, which seems endless. Mother dearest! And Azula just takes a moment to look at Lo a moment.
Ooh,
Pray-
hello.
Pray, what have we said about bringing the pets in here and letting them run riot?
Oh,
in
dear.
character for Lady Violet. Good to know.
it cut off at the end. What Raven said.
About letting pets run wild.
Oh, yes, I'm terribly sorry. I seem to have a bit of a bit butterfingers over here. Has Yuki been causing trouble again?
Mother dearest, you seem smaller, younger. Have you been experimenting again?
Oh, yes, you know me and my experiments. I just love running wild, much like my dog, it seems.
I have to chase that dog so much all the time.
Oh, yes, in fact, go after her now then. Chop, chop.
Are you sure, madam?
Well, it's nothing you're not used to, yes?
Very well. Yuki! Here, Yuki!
Bark, 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 bark.
Meanwhile, Shifrost is watching this and going, so that's where all the food at the wedding went.
Magpie telepathically Shifrost.
And this shocks you? Come on, we got a priest to save.
So with Yuki causing distraction, back to the kitchen.
You head back to the kitchen. Yuki's been a very effective distraction with both Cyrano and half a dozen demons now chasing after her. Lowe's preoccupied with their children, who are now reminiscing about the old days.
Oh, they're my children.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought Moxie was my son.
Nope, they are.
Oh, this narrative is about to unravel. It's fine. Fake it till you make it.
Why do you think Magpie said they're gonna realize you're not Lady Violet?
This whole time, Lo was under the assumption that Moxie was their son.
Oh no, this just got worse.
We're gonna die.
The topic turns to that they've been expecting the Monkey King to gatecrash the festivities for a while now. They must seem rather concerned, wondering if he's sick or something.
Which scene are we on? I'm sorry.
They're worried about the Monkey King because he hasn't tried to crash yet.
No, is this my scene or your guys' scene?
Your scene.
Still your scene.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Can you repeat that again? I'm so sorry.
Mother dearest, you're sweating a lot. Are you alright?
Oh yes. Internally, Lo's like, wait, what? Everything is quite fine, my dear children. It's just, you know, it's been so long since I've been back down here. It's a little hard to readjust to the weather down here, as you know.
Yes, it is. I imagine it is quite difficult to readjust after, well, when you moved out, it was a fair old while. It is quite a different climate. How was your state under the ocean?
Well, it's been so very long, I believe I've lost count. Though I will say it's been quite a journey. I've seen so many things in my time. So many things. Been to islands and made friends, as you know. It's an adventure, you know? Finally getting out and seeing the world for what it is.
You notice that the parademons, they're grinning.
They see right through me, don't they?
If you want to go for an insight roll.
Sure. 12 plus 3, so that's 15.
You can't be certain either this is entertained by your story or is case you've been mad.
Because I've been what?
Been made.
Made. You're not sure if they're entertained or if you've been found out.
I'm just fake it till you make it. But how about you two? How have things been since I've been gone?
Oh, it's been quiet. As you'll hear once even more domes. Domes are classy. Domes bring a sense of class and finesse, and you're listening to this going on while we get back to the kitchen, and it's whatever's happening there.
How many demons are in the kitchen right now?
Ramsey and his 2 assistants.
Okay, we need a distraction for those two because we can't risk getting busted.
Are they actually worried about Yuki, or are they just doing their duties?
At the moment, Ramsey's trying to cook. The 2 assistants are chasing Yuki around the kitchen.
Bork, 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 bork.
Get back here, Yuki! Absolutely get back here! Come on! There might be treats for you!
Just like, no, stop, don't.
I would hope he's acting a little better. So Ramses is still cooking, and the 2 assistants are thoroughly distracted with everyone else.
Yep.
How distracted does Ramsey look with his work?
He looks utterly absorbed in his work.
In that case, I'm going to very slowly and carefully open the pantry.
I'm going to slowly follow Shifrost and watch his back.
And then I'm going to start cutting down the ropes.
Magpie is playing lookout. She's pretending to look out for Yuki and be ready to catch her if she goes near the pantry, in case they look over this way. So,
cutting down the trio, it looks like the piggy-looking guy's about to start talking when the glum-looking fella just gives him a kick. With a stern look of saying, "Don't you bloody dare."
oh great. So the glum one's the brains of the outfit right now.
As I recall, that was true in the actual mythology as well, but I don't know it well enough to be certain.
Sandy is the sensible one.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't do a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
So, how long until Shifrost cuts them down?
It's not long, but it's almost as instantly. Even Yuki doesn't really notice it, but when the folks check out the kitchen, it's Ramsey the demons. They're gone. It's almost like they've vanished.
I'm sure it's fine. It's fine.
Magpie wants to do a perception check. This doesn't feel fine.
Go on then. Give us a perception roll.
15.
You see no demons.
She still has a very bad feeling and telepathically tells Shifrost, they vanished. I don't like this.
Nothing for it. Still cutting down.
Magpie's just, hurry.
It doesn't take much longer for you to get the trio down. And when you do, the glum-looking guy takes his rope to just basically muzzles the piggy-looking fella. The handsome priest, yeah, he's getting muzzled because apparently the other 2 are sick of his blubbering. And yeah, it's just you, the pilgrim monk and his followers, and not a demon in sight.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my loot. I'm going to use it to cast invisibility on the priest.
The priest disappears.
Hi, because they're probably close to Magpie, psychically to the trio's like, alright, if there is anything we need to know, because the demon cook and his assistants just went poof, is there something we need to worry about? And tell it to me telepathically, because I can hear you.
You realise this is a big old mistake, because you get a voice which is seriously from the biggie looking fellow, and he's just bitching about how this is about Monkey's fault.
Magpie just sighs and is grateful she can be a venting post to this idiot. Is he doing it verbally, or did he actually listen to her?
Oh, he's not listening. He's just mentally just ranting.
Okay. So he technically listened to her instruction of, do not say a damn word!
He's muzzled.
True.
And you hear Shifrost very quietly go, if you two have any way to disguise yourself to look like demons, I recommend you do it now.
The tall, gloomy-looking one just smacks the piggy-looking one, and after a bit of ooh, ah, ee, the piggy one changes form so it looks more like a demon. The tall, glum one, he just alters his clothes, especially to hide his appearance. His tall, lanky structure just makes him look not very human-like at all. As for the handsome priest, well, he stands like a sore thumb.
He's invisible,
Invisible.
If he wasn't invisible.
Go. All three of you, follow Magpie.
If you don't mind me just hijacking things to bring this session to close quickly, where this part of the session is, so you go along the way, you try to follow the path through where you believe is the way out. But how the way you enter into is a large hole.
What? Before we leave the kitchen, Shifrost gives into his base urge, pulls out a handful of snap bangs, and puts them underneath a pot on top of a cold burner. And then he leaves.
Magpie is carefully, and she's psychically talking to the glum one because he seems like the brains. Like, okay, those demons disappeared. Do you know anything about that, or is this just as strange to you?
Well, she's just going, shush.
She said it telepathically.
Yes, he just was the quiet.
Shush.
Oh. So he's useless too! Great!
Along the way, the trio grab the goods. The pig with his gardening instruments. I can't remember how to describe it. And dog lumber with his spear. Eventually, you do enter a hole. Just as Azure and Scarlet are escorting their mother into it. And
Oh no.
every doorway shuts. A portcullis drops down, and Scarlet gives her mother a gentle shove towards the party. And suddenly the two just become wind and just float and reappear on platforms from the floor up for the good view of things. And it's you know, dear sister, I was expecting the Monkey King to come. I wanted the Monkey King as well. I still wanted the engineer to basically prove himself right or wrong. But oh well. Oh well, we're going to get yourselves a fight. Just to see how well they handle us. And with that, she
Magpie is
pulls out
just, oh shit.
Pulls out her scimitar and it just erupts into flames. And this is the second part of this session coming to a close.
Oh, fun. We're screwed.
Nah.
So we're fighting my children?
We are fighting your children.
By sight,
Well, listen, it's time for you to lay down some discipline on those kids.
Spare the rod and spoil the child.
Flo is having a crisis right now.
Please tell me at least 2 of those characters can fight, because I know the priest sucks!
So, until next time, be good, be well, and don't go any demon hell banquets. Later, folks.
Later.
Bye.
Huh.